All right, it's your boy. I'm back with some fucking heat. I actually came up with a really interesting idea, I think. So I'm gonna just do this right off, rip right off just my top of my head. Nothing prepared. This might be like a lot of editing, but so I want to say my favorite anime episode for every anime I've watched. Um, like literally everything. There's gonna be certain series that are kind of scuffed, like Naruto and like Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, where there's two like series technically. That I'll have two different moments from each probably, but that's about it. So first starting off, I'm looking at my anime list by the way. If you are wondering what I'm looking at, why I'm like looking down at my screen. So first starting off is Code Geass. So Code Geass, in my opinion, is like one of the best shows I've ever seen. And obviously, the best episode of Code Geass is the final episode. I think it's episode 25 of the second season. Um, an amazing episode, and so amazing, in fact, that I'm not even going to spoil it because I think it's that good, and I think you need to see it the first time. I'll give a spoiler warning before I like talk about anything too deep, but for sure for Code Geass, it's season 2 episode, the last episode, so I think 25. Absolute masterpiece. Then we got Full Metal Alchemist. Once again, not going to go too in depth because I think this is a show that you have to watch at some point. But Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the final episode, like is one of the very few times I've watched an anime, and I wasn't like brought to tears, but I was genuinely so happy for characters that are not real. But I was so happy that it ended the way it did for them. Like I was, and it was such a good ending. Like just so good. Hunter x Hunter. So I watched the 2011 version. Is fucking great. Final or not the final episode. My favorite episode from Hunter x Hunter is the episode, let me see, what is it called? It's okay, I think it's episode 135. Um is an absolute masterpiece. Fucking amazing episode. Great shit. Great shit. Then this is a silent voice, so I'm not gonna say it. Maybe I'll pick out a favorite moment from a silent voice. The ending scene. Perfect. I'll do that. Whenever it's a movie, I'll just pick out a favorite scene. The ending scene of Silent Voice is super good. One Punch Man. The final episode in the battle against Boros is some of the best animation I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna say one for One Punch Man. I'm not gonna count two different seasons. So it's 100% Boros versus Saitama. That shit was so crazy. Because I watched One Punch Man pretty recently, actually. I watched it. I was astonished with how good it looked for how, like, not old it was, but how old it was, kind of. Love is War. I'm gonna just have to say, if my favorite is the ending of season 3 still, it was so good. I'm a huge Persona 5 fan. So when I saw that, when I saw the whole Phantom Thief thing, I was already losing it, and then season 3 ending is just even better. Um I think it's episode 13 or something. And then we got, oh, this is going to be the hardest one. Oh, okay, not actually. So Attack on Titan. Um I'm going to put two moments because I just have to because they're tied. So my favorite episodes by far, the one that just came out recently, episode, I think it's like 86 or something. It just came out. It's like an hour long episode. Has the best moments of any show like ever, in my opinion. Some of the best moments, at least, with the freedom moment. Freedom is the one of the coolest panels I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna draw it and put it on my wall. It's like genuinely amazing. And then I've talked about this before, but Hero is an amazing masterpiece of an episode. There's like 3 episodes back to back that are all masterpiece, but Hero is the best of those 3. Demon Slayer. Oh, that's tough. The I would have to say, oh man, I'd have to say Rengoku versus Akaza still because it's just so good. But I'm gonna just say two other honorable mentions are episode 19 of season 1, which is like an actual masterpiece, and then episode 10 of season 2 with Gitaro versus Tengen is like some of the coolest shit you'll ever see. Okay, now here's Bleach. So I would say in OG Bleach, my favorite moment by far is Ulquiorra versus, or my favorite episode by far is, let me look it up, versus Ichigo. Oh, I think it's this. If this is the episode, I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's episode 7 of season 14. Absolute masterpiece. Ulquiorra, amazing villain. And Ichigo, equally great. It's fucking coolest fight I've seen. 1,000-Year Blood War arc, and if I just had to choose one for the whole series, it would be The Blade Is Me. The Blade Is Me is such a perfect panel. It's so or not panel, just episode. That episode, I will not lie, I was crying, bro. I was crying tears, manly tears. They were streaming down my face. Because to be fair, I finished Bleach. It was the first like major anime I watched. I finished it like 2 years ago now. And then I read the manga immediately after, and I didn't think this was ever going to be animated. And another really, really good scene. You know what? Fuck, I don't even care if I get copyright striked for this. This is the best, like, part to an episode I have ever seen in my life. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oops, wrong thing. Bleach, 1,000. Yeah. Okay. This shit got me like actually close to tears watching this for the first time. Okay, I won't watch the whole thing even as much as I want to. But oh Jesus, my bad. I have a webcam that's circle like that, so it stays a circle. But my favorite episode, Blade Is Me. Blade Is Me is fucking peak Bleach, honestly. And then we've got Jujutsu Kaisen. For me, easily episode, I think it's 23. Let me see, JJK episode 23, because I think 24 is the last one, and this is the second to last. Yeah, Megami unleashing his domain expansion was some of the most badass shit I have ever seen in my life. I was like actually blown away by how good this was. And no one, okay, that's exaggerating, but not that many people talk about just how good that shit was. Just how good Megami's domain expansion was. It's such a fucking crazy moment. It's like so much had been leading up to that moment, and it was all worth it. It was all worth it. That episode and episode 12 are like actual masterpieces of Jujutsu Kaisen. They're both really good. To be honest, I'm not that big of a JJK fan. Not to say it's bad, it's just not my favorite, I guess would be the word. But I love Megami, and this moment is so fucking cool. Okay, sorry, I got distracted talking about that because it's so cool, and then I looked at a few videos. Monster, favorite episode? Fuck, what is it called? I'm gonna look it up so I don't spoil it trying to explain it. But I forgot just how good it is. But it's like the best, like one of the best 40, it looks like. No, wait. No, 71. Yeah, 71. 71 is like perfect. I fucking loved it. Grimmer is like my favorite character in the show, so I love that episode. Black Lagoon. Oh, that's really hard, man. The whole show is so good. Oh, fuck. I don't know, actually. Wait, that's really tough. I would have to... Probably the final episode of season 1. I loved it. Or season 2, technically. Or the second half of season 1, something like that. Really good, though. Death Note, favorite episode. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't... Well... Actually, no, it's the last episode. The last episode of Death Note is so good. It's so good. I have a thing drawn from it on my wall up there. You can't see it at all, but it's so good. Fate Zero, favorite episode. Honestly, the backstory episode about Oh, God, what is the main character's name? It's like Emiya. I don't know if that's. I just watched Stay Night, so now my names are all confused, but I'm pretty sure it is. But there's like the zombie island thing. That whole thing was fucking crazy. Really good episode. Unlimited Blade Works. Absolutely the Stardust moment. What is that for? What episode? It's called Last Stardust Fate Stay Night. Is such an iconic fucking moment. I fucking loved it. I was not on board with with Fate until that moment. And I was like, fuck, Fate's awesome, bro. Episode 20. Fucking peak ass episode, bro. Peak ass episode. So good. Um then we got Terror in, I think it's supposed to be Terror in Tokyo, but or Terror in Resonance is the other word for it. The final episode, great. I think it's 11. Amazing. It's either 11 or 13, I don't know, but it's really good. Bunny Girl Senpai, the final, I don't know if it's the final episode, but the episode we're talking about his sister actually nearly had me in tears next to my homie, which you'll never see that again. Me and me, I was terribly traumatic, honestly. Then we got Fire Force. The Joker episode is so fucking good. Let's see, on my wall right there. I know it's hard to see, and now you can just see Charlie's stream, but right there, Joker, my boy, bro. Oh fuck, there it is. Joker is so cool. I had to. Joker's awesome. He's like the best part of Fire Force. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, either episode 7 or 10. Don't want to spoil it, but they're really good. Chainsaw Man, 100%. Fuck. Oh, would it be episode 12? I think it probably would be. Episode 12 of Chainsaw Man's great. Blue Lock, favorite episode. The Baro, I don't remember how to say his name, but Baro, when he like awakens after being called a donkey a whole bunch, that was like the coolest shit ever. Naruto, so this is going to be two different moments. So for OG Naruto, honestly, my favorite episode. Ooh, that's tough. I would have to probably say. Hmm. Everyone loves the sauce. Oh, Drunken Fist Lee. Wait, hold on. Uh, because that was so fucking cool. What is it? 123. It says here. So that was my favorite episode of OG Naruto. Either that or the Lee fight. Probably Drunken Fist Lee though. And then Shippuden. Absolutely the Final Valley fight. What episode is that? Final Valley. The Final Valley. Season 20, episode 2062. It says here. I don't know if that actually is, but if that is what it is, the Final Valley fucking fight, that war arc, I am a huge hater of the Naruto Fourth Great Ninja War. There's some good moments in it, but most of it is absolutely awful. But that single moment is like the best part of Naruto completely. It's like the best fight in Naruto. And second runner up, just by the way, Kakashi versus Obito. Both are amazing. Um, we got dirty world, some or a boring world where dirty jokes don't exist. That one was pretty good. The final episode was pretty funny, so I would say that. Classroom of the Elite, I mean, Jesus, not Assassination Classroom. Classroom of the Elite. Fuck. The episode where he beats the shit out of God, what is that called? Sorry, I don't remember like anyone's name from Assassin or Classroom of the Elite. Jesus, I almost did it again. Jesus. I was looking up Assassin's Creed earlier, that's why. Season 2 episode, is it 14 maybe? It beats up Ryuen? I don't know how to say it. I think it might be the final episode. Let's pull up a video and see. That's what episode. Episode 12. Okay, it is episode 12. Jutsu or Assassin. Oh, I've said it again. Classroom of the Elite, season 2, episode 12. Absolutely my favorite episode. Weathering with You, my favorite. I don't even remember. It's been so long. I'll be completely honest. So this is kind of going to be tough. Tokyo Ghoul. I'm just going to say the manga. I don't even want to talk about the anime. But my favorite moment of Tokyo Ghoul in the manga is or I guess it's episodes, so it wouldn't really work. Fuck it. Then I'll just say season 1 episode, the end of season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul for episodes, because that shit was fucking peak. That was some banger. Kakeguri favorite episode is that tower where they're gambling. I don't remember what the episode is. I'm also not looking it up. And you're probably like, Ryan, why the fuck did you watch Kakeguri? And to that I say, I'm a gambling addict, and also I was like really just I was like, I don't know what the fuck else to watch. Let's just watch Kakeguri. Tokyo Revengers. Oh man, making me remember something about this show. I remember the final 2 episodes were really good, so I'd have to say one of those. And then we got One Piece, which I'm still watching. Guess what episode I'm on, boys? I finished Alabasta. I finished it. Finally. Today, actually. I finally finished it. Let me tell you, it's alright. Sometimes that show, pretty good. Most of the time, pretty bad. But when it's good, it is good. I will give you that. I'll take back what I said about it being terrible 100% of the time. It's good sometimes, but I don't know, man. It's still tough to watch. But my favorite episode so far. Oh my god, there's been so much, and it feels like nothing's happened still. Probably anytime Zoro is there. I love watching Zoro. Zoro's cool. One of the latest episodes, he cut a guy made of blades, and I was like, that was pretty cool. And I think that's it for now. I'm watching more anime, so I'm sure this will get extended at some point, but that's about it. Later.